Good morning, I'm Rodney. Thanks for clicking on my video. Okay, the first comment I see, getting out of bed. Here it is. Rodney, you're confusing me. Well, that's understandable. You have to take everything I say with a bucket of salt. Do your own research. You say all those bananas made you overweight, so you didn't stick with it. That's correct. I went from 185 to almost 200 pounds. It didn't work for me. There's plenty of videos out there for you to research and find out that that's not an isolated case. Yet Freelee eats more bananas and fruit in general than anyone apart from Harley. And you're saying she's anorexic. I think I said she looked anorexic, but I don't know, and I'm not going to go look at it again. Which is it? Fruit makes you fat, even long term, so don't stick with it to find out what happens. Well, you don't have to. If I would have been going from 185 to hitting 200 and then gone from 200 to 210, when do I stop? Do I stop at the most I ever weighed was 228? So should I stop at 228, or should I say, look, it's not working? Okay, whatever. Or it makes you anorexic. Which is it? Fruit makes you fat, or it makes you anorexic? By the way, Australian bananas are so lacking in fructose, they need sugar. Well, if they need sugar, how come they don't have more sugar in them? If your bananas are fully sweet because they are the right nutrients, because they get the right nutrients, well, if they don't get the right nutrients, why are you eating bananas that aren't sweet if they don't have the right nutrients? But that's up to you guys. And picked at the right time, great. Most Australians' bananas aren't. I don't know if I screwed up reading that or not, and it doesn't really make any difference because I'm going to be talking about something else. It's going to be related to this, but you'll see. Okay. Good morning, I'm Rodney. Thanks for clicking on my video. A little sleepy time tea in the morning. Now, why is Freelee skinny? Okay. Now, I'm no genius. I'm no dietary expert. I have a YouTube channel. Now, if you think that everybody who's got a YouTube channel that tells you they know a lot about diet, okay. Just don't be Brian eating bridges. Now, why is Freelee skinny? Well, there was a video, and go look at it. It's by, if I can remember, I'll put it in the description. If I don't, please let me know to remind me to put it in the description, or find the link and help me out with it if you want to. High Carb Hannah did a video on Freelee. Okay? Freelee had a Freelee. This is what I understand. Go look at High Carb Hannah's video. I'm sure she knows more about it than I do. That Freelee was on this diet that she tells everybody, and just really take everything with a grain of salt. I never read the books. I never read anything. Okay, so maybe I dreamt all this. So Freelee has got this thing that she does. She's got a diet program and all this stuff. So anyway, she was on the diet program, her diet program, if I'm not mistaken, or 80-10-10 or whatever it was, I don't know, and I don't care at this point. So she's on this diet program of some sort. It's not working for her. She's standing there in her bikini or whatever it is, showing people pictures of her before the ride that she rode across Australia on a bicycle. She's standing there, skinny, skinny, skinny. And the picture she's showing of her when she started this thing, chipmunk cheek Freelee. Okay? So what happens is she rides across Australia, and then now she can get into a bikini and ta-da! Okay? I'll go for that. But the thing that I don't understand about some of you people that just can't put two and two together. I mean, I don't even think you can put one and one together. I mean, I don't mean to be, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings here, but, come on. 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. Even I know that. So, we have someone that's on a diet thing, or whatever it's called, that she's doing, called Freelee, and it's not working for her, so she gets on a bicycle and rides across Australia 3,000 kilometers or whatever it is. Or partly, or to some other location. Australia is bigger than that. So she went like, I don't know, 1,500 miles or 2,000 miles, whatever it is, I don't know. I don't deal in kilometers. So, at the end of that, ta-da! Bikini, and there she is. She accomplished her goal. She, as a matter of fact, said in the video that she was motivated by weight loss, motivated by weight loss, motivated by weight loss. She wanted to lose weight. It didn't say anything that I saw in there that she was worried about health benefits. I'm not saying, I don't know. You know more about it than I do. I'm just a guy that can add. So that she's motivated by weight loss because chipmunk cheek Freelee was on this diet thing for a year and a half. It wasn't working, so she got on her bicycle and rode all those miles, and then ta-da! Now what does that mean? It means A, the diet thing didn't work. B, she burned off more calories than she consumed on the ride. So everything that she took in, she got rid of because she was riding her bike all that time. Now, when she's riding the bike all that time, when you get to a certain point, okay, I didn't think about this. I'm just winging it, okay? I don't even know if you can see that. Sorry for me. There we go. You can see that. Okay. Now, should let this board dry. Okay, so you have well, let's make Freelee. Okay. Chipmunk cheek Freelee, okay? So, Freelee was taking in this many calories on the diet, okay? But she was only burning off that many, okay? So all of these calories right here turned into fat, okay? That's fat right there. So she maintained her chipmunk cheeks. Cute, adorable little chipmunk cheek Freelee. Well, probably what happened on that diet thing that she was doing. Probably what happened on the diet thing is that chipmunk cheek Freelee She started off with chipmunk cheeks, okay? That's how she started. She said, I don't want to have chipmunk cheeks. I want to be slim and trim, and if her cheeks are chipmunk, what does the rest of her look like? I don't know. I never researched it, okay? You research it. So anyway, she's got chipmunk cheeks here. She takes in this many calories a day, and then she burns off this many calories a day. So she has she is burning 0 calories. She's on a maintenance diet. Her diet, the diet she was using prior to the bicycle run, was a maintenance diet. Okay, she was maintaining. She wasn't going from chipmunk cheeks to elephant cheeks. She was going chipmunk cheek freely. I'm a chipmunk cheek freely. That's who I am. The diet is not working to get me to this. Okay? I'm not going to get to this because I'm this right now. Okay? This is chipmunk cheek freely right here, and this is freely today. Okay? So chipmunk cheeks right here is on a maintenance diet with what she was eating, and I guess preaching. This was probably before I came around. I was only been here for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years since the Woodstock Fruit Festival. So the diet or whatever she was doing was maintaining her chipmunk cheeks. Okay? Now, if the diet that she was using, if she hadn't been exercising or doing whatever she was doing, she would have gone from chipmunk chick, she would have gone from this to this. Okay? If you take in this many calories and you burn all of them, you maintain being a chipmunk. But if you take in this many calories and you only burn that many, you become elephant cheek. Okay? So what does she do? She's tired of it. She's doing it. I think she even said in the thing, maybe she was talking about 80-10-10, I don't know. She said, and it's Hannah's video, high carb Hannah, I think. So she's taking in X amount of calories and she's burning them all off and maintaining as a chipmunk. Okay? So what she does is she gets on her bicycle and she rides. So she's taking in this many calories, okay? But she's burning this many calories. So this right here is fat that's being attacked. She's attacking the fat from over here and getting rid of the fat from over here and turning her into this over here. Okay, so she's no longer using the chipmunk diet to keep her cheeks all chipmunky. No, because that's all she did for 1.5 years. She just maintained her chipmunkness. She never could get out of the chipmunkness until she got on the bike. Until she got on the bike. How many times do I have to tell you and hit this freaking board? It had nothing to do with the diet. It had to do with getting on a bike and riding halfway across Australia, for crying out loud. So now what it boils down to is that this raw till 4 thing is basically a maintenance diet. If you can go from chipmunk freely to whatever you want to call her now, you're not going to get there on the raw to 4 diet. You have to burn more calories than you consume. Basically, you have to calorie restrict. You have to restrict your calories. You have to push yourself away from the table. That's known as calorie restriction. So once you go from chipmunk freely right here, the only way you're going to get from chipmunk freely to freely of today on the raw to 4 diet, we're not going to, is if you ride your bicycle across the country. Be on raw to 4, ride your freaking bike, 3,000 kilometers or whatever it is, lose all the excess weight you got, the fat that's on your body that you're never going to lose with raw to 4. And then once you lose all the weight, then you can use raw to 4 as a maintenance diet. I'm not even a diet expert and I can figure that out, for crying out loud. All right, now let's get on to DURIANRIDER. For the love of freaking Pete. All right, you got DURIANRIDER. Remember that? There's so many fully fake people in the fully raw movement. Yeah, buddy, you're the biggest fake out there. Actually, you're not fake. You're up front. You're right there in front of everybody. Everybody can recognize who you are, and if they just don't recognize who you are, the raw food movement is full of fully dumbasses that you can't figure out looking at Harley, or not Harley, I don't want to use his name. If you can't look at DURIANRIDER and figure that guy out, there's something wrong with you. Now, so all the fully fake people out there, fully raw, fully fake. Now the reason I'm doing these videos is not because I've got anything against vegans. Vegans, I don't care if you want to eat. Go get yourself a, go and live in the jungles and eat fruit the rest of your life. God bless you. I don't care what you do and I don't care how you do it as long as you don't hassle me or hassle other people. My thing is not against vegans. My thing is against bullies. And I'm not going to mention any names as far as being the biggest bully on YouTube, DURIANRIDER. I'm sick and tired of vegans not defending themselves and the name of the word vegan. It's on the t-shirt. A vegan is supposed to be compassionate, nonviolent, for the people, for the planet, for the animals. If you don't do those things, don't wear the t-shirt. So we got DURIANRIDER, right? Who was he on? When I first got there, he was unmerciful. Without mercy, without compassion. It's right there on the shirt, buddy. You wear it every day, or you wear it in lots of videos. I've seen you wear it in all kinds of videos. It's right there, compassion. You have no compassion, or do you? Do you have compassion? Maybe you only have compassion for those that are on the raw to 4, the fruit bat army or whatever. Maybe you only have compassion for them. Well, let me tell you something. If the only person you have compassion for is someone that agrees with you, you have no compassion. Compassion comes from having feelings for those that you don't know, feelings for those that are wrong in your eyes. So let's talk about the compassion that DURIANRIDER gave to Dan McDonald. Dan the man, ATM, call him ATM, automatic teller machine. But yet you came out on video, I didn't see the video, I heard about it, where you were claiming you were making $50,000 a month and Freelie's making $30,000. So Dan the man didn't come out and brag about his money or flash money or anything else. That's your trip. You vegans need to wake up and say, hey, look, if this guy's the biggest mouth on YouTube and he's representing me, this guy's got to shut up. And if he's not going to shut up, I'm going to unsubscribe from his channel. If he doesn't change his ways, I'm gone. So let's talk about Dan the man. And all of you that know anything about what I'm talking about, you know that DURIANRIDER and those vicious, nasty trolls and bullies that he has bred like rats are out there doing his bidding. You don't believe me? Go ask 40 Below Fruity. They came over and thumbed down her video where she put the nail right in the middle of the coffin on that whole Kayla Itsine thing. Go watch her video. She nailed it perfect. Unmerciful on Dan McDonald. Why were you unmerciful on Dan McDonald? Because he was ATM, automatic teller machine. He's selling supplements, and he's doing this and he's doing that. He's a supplement seller. He's snake oil. Well, let's talk about you, DURIANRIDER. That little comment there. Oh, you know, giving people an excuse. Oh, well, the reason that I pour sugar on bananas is because the bananas don't have enough sugar in them. Well, then why don't you get some bananas that do have sugar in them? Or if you can't get bananas that have sugar in them, why don't you do something else instead of pouring sugar on it? But you were unmerciful on Dan McDonald for him selling supplements, which are probably healthy. So I think that DURIANRIDER is, and please correct me if I'm wrong out there, DURIANRIDER is the first person in history to use sugar as a supplement. A supplement. What are you, some kind of snake oil salesman there, DURIANRIDER? Using sugar as a supplement? I thought you hated supplements. I thought you could get everything you needed from nature. You can get everything you need. You don't need supplements. Dan the man, you were unmerciful on him with your little fruit bat army or whatever you're called. Kayla Itsine put the nail in you, buddy. But you put the nail in her too, didn't you? Sending all your little trolls over to thumb down over 2,000 bad things on that plate of sushi. I'm telling you, vegans, this is the man that represents you. He doesn't represent me. I'm not a vegan. If you vegans, you nice, decent vegans, if you are going to allow DURIANRIDER to dictate who a vegan is and what a vegan is, then you deserve to have DURIANRIDER as your God, as your God, as your God, as your God.